So over the course of the past month, I've been learning a lot of movement techniques. Some were useful, some were not, some were really useful, and some were absolutely useless. No, so close! So close, no! But one thing that I've learned was that these movement techniques were actually really fun to learn. So, I decided to learn the hardest movement mechanic in Apex Legends.
Okay, so my first attempt.
And that movement tech is called... For those of you that don't know what a super glide is, it's basically a jump and a crouch input. And when you do it at the top of your climb, you reach instant maximum velocity, making you extremely hard to hit, while also allowing you to go further than a normal slide. But the thing is that the timing is really tight, and it is by far the hardest movement tech to do in Apex Legends. But luckily enough, it's been a year since the super glide was discovered, and a lot of resources have been made to help with that. So here's how things are going to go. I'm going to start off with the super glide trainer, which after super gliding for about 1,000 times will display my success rate, and after that, I will use a combination of the movement gym and R5 1v1s to get used to the inputs. And last but not least, try to incorporate the super glide in my gameplay. By using these methods, I will learn 3 super glide variations. And the first one is a normal super glide. But for now, it's day 1 and I pretty much had no experience super gliding. Hopping right into the super glide trainer, I surprisingly did quite well. The trend soon followed into the movement gym, and the goal right here is to complete 4 super glides in a row, and within 5 minutes.
Nice. Okay, last one. Let's go.
Oh! Let's go. Yo, let's go. Okay. Honestly, I never expected to progress this fast, but I think the super glide trainer really helped with trying to find the right timing, and so I headed in some pubs to try and get some clips. For day 1, my main focus was to consciously think about super gliding whenever possible, and honestly, I think I did pretty well for the first day.
One more.
One more. No. Now the main point of the video is to not only learn how to use the super glide, but to also master it. And one of the most important things I needed to learn is to perform under pressure. My original plan was to play pubs until I could do it comfortably, but no matter how much I tried, I just couldn't super glide under pressure. So, instead of mindlessly hitting my head against the wall, I decided to go practice in R5 1v1s. And if you don't know what R5 1v1s are, I made a video on it, so make sure to check it out. So my main goal in using R5 1v1s was to gain more confidence in using the super glide because of the larger amount of fights. And after about 20 minutes of practice, I was pretty satisfied with my progress and decided to head into some pubs. After playing for a while, I noticed one big thing. I was still unable to hit super glides under pressure. I kept on trying without improving for a pretty long time. Oh no! No! And then I started to notice some improvements. The next variation can be performed with a sideways super glide input and then performing a rat strafe. Because this variation contains 2 parts, I decided to learn the sideways super glide first, and I headed to the movement gym to learn that, and because I'd already learned the timing of the super glide, it was pretty easy to pick up.
Okay. Is this the last one? Wait, no. Okay, I did it. 4 in a row. Amazing. Took me 2 minutes, surprisingly. I thought it'd take me much longer, but it's actually not that bad.
Then I went to the range to learn the second part, which is the rat strafe, and immediately realized one big issue.
Why do I keep jumping back? Oh my god, this is annoying.
For the next 5 minutes, I was struggling to hit a sideways super glide, and then...
Oh, that was so clean. Okay, I think I'm ready for R5.
Once again, I went into R5 for some practice, and after about 20 minutes, I decided to head into some pubs. And while I wasn't too consistent with the super glide, occasionally I would hit really cool clips like this. I decided it was good enough and decided to move on to the next and last variation. So at this point, I was getting more and more confident in my super glides. My consistency was getting better and I was getting more and more kills with it. But am I good enough to complete the last challenge? The last variation is the redirect super glide. So the redirect is basically a normal super glide with a directional input right after. So it basically allows you to navigate around terrain while maintaining speed. So I loaded up the Movement Gym and tried to complete the challenge, which was 4 in a row and literally on my first try.
I just did a first try. Oh my god, I just did a first try, I can't believe it.
And after that, I headed to R5, got familiar with using it, and I was ready to start using it in some pubs.
Damn.
The biggest thing about the redirect super glides was that it was surprisingly difficult to use. There weren't many situations that required a redirect, so I decided to really focus more on trying to hit the redirect in fights, but no matter what I tried, I was just unable to get a kill with it. No! No! Oh, that was so close. I was getting really frustrated, but I kept going, and right when I was about to give up... Oh! Oh! No! Okay, I got it. Yes! Yes, I got it. This whole process took a little more than a week, and by the end of the challenge, I was hovering around a 70% super glide success rate. If you liked the video, make sure to check out this one. I'm sure you'll like it.